This is Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity.
Uh-huh.
So, we're exploring Whitestone Hollow still.
Mm-hmm.
We just battled the terror of Whitestone Hollow. Wasn't really that terrifying, to be honest. Potion of Flame Shield and some silver loose chays. Burned house here. This pale rough stone doesn't resemble any other formation in the area. See, that's strange. That means it was brought here from... Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that, but it seems like it means that. This place has been seriously burned down. Embers still smolder in these blackened ruins.
Found
There's
something.
something hidden here. Apart from a few flecks of soot, the supplies on this cart are untouched. Weird. A ring of unshackling, we've got some of those already. Wall of flame scroll, okay. This is like the next door neighbor. Oh, that's the barn. They said that they had burned the barn of Hattie. And this is Hattie's house. That must be Hattie's barn that was burned. Makes sense. Tracks with what we've been told. Okay. Anything else interesting up this way? There's the big lake. Wymark Homestead, no trespassing. This pale rough stone doesn't resemble any other formation in the area, except for that other one that's right there that... Anyway, oh, Lagothath, I hate these things. A Broodmother, Sidewinders, this is going to be a tough fight. Greater Ice Blight. Work my way around here. The upper edge of this engraved slab has been worn smooth by the hands of travelers eager for some good luck. So it's stone you rub for luck, apparently. These glyphs are seem similar to those seen in the battery, but they're too worn to make out, so they're like dwarven. Ah, Vietro's formal footwear. What is this? Grants carouse once per encounter. Fill quick items with spirits. You get a bunch of free spirits once per encounter. What? +3 lore and +4 dexterity. I don't think anyone's gonna wear those, but... It's cute, nonetheless. According to old Valian folk tales, Vietro was a young tailor from a poor village who dreamed of attending the Maliverno ball at the Imperial Palace. However, though he had made many fine clothes for himself, he had no shoes to match, no invitation from the Imperial family, and no knowledge of palace manners. One day, a kindly wizard heard his wish and gifted him with an enchanted pair of shoes. They were formal enough for the ball, and the wizard promised that they would provide all Vietro needed in time. Is this like Cinderella, but with, you know, a guy instead of a princess? Vietro took the wizard at his word and arrived at the palace gates the day of the ball, dressed in his best clothes and his new shoes. The guards on duty demanded Vietro's invitation, and suddenly the young man felt a weight in his pocket. He found a flask of fine spirits, which he gave the guards in exchange for entry. Continuing to the ball, he found himself in conversation with several viscounts and marquesos. Vietro was certain his ignorance would betray him, but he spoke with such knowledge of history and custom that his hosts were impressed. That's the lore bonus. His confidence in the wizard's shoes grew, and when he saw the most beautiful woman at the ball, he asked her to dance. The shoes guided his feet and his tongue, and such was his charm that he and the young princessa were wed by the year's end. Those are some good shoes. Those are some fine kicks you got there. Nice. And yet here they ended up in just like some crate in this avalanche. What is up with that? All that's left is this one little spot with some Lagufath. I hate fighting those things. They're so scary. They hurt you. They just hurt you.
Yes.
Right. Here we go.
I'm ready.
Nope, back it up.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Here we go. I'm gonna just burn whatever on this one because it's probably gonna be the last fight that I do before I rest, so... Fuck it. Holy shit town! Lagufath Barbarian, Broodmother, oh my god, this is gonna be a hard fight. Sidewinder, they got ciphers, they've got, oh my Jesus. We're fucked. Okay, alright, this is bad news. This is bad news bears right here. Oh good, more of them over here. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Alright. You guys ready for this? Because I don't think you're ready for this. She just said I'm ready. She literally answered me. Alright. Get that one. Let's go right here. Right here. This one's yours, the Cipher Devil. Katie, I want you to get on this other Broodmother. And you... Actually, hold up. Before you guys pick targets, summon some shit. Summon some worms. And... some wraiths. Alright, Pallegina has her target. Go take him out. Finish him off. We got worms here. Worms can get on this. Wraiths. Draining freeze. Bam. 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 Alright. Meanwhile... her target is dead. Get on this one. Now, I want her on the Cipher. And I want Katie on this Broodmother. And I want Adair on this other Broodmother. Alright, it's time for another Silent Scream. Over here, it's time for these two. Attack. These three. Attack.
Thing isn't doing the job.
Run up and get ready to paralyze some days. You can get on this Broodmother right here. Pallegina. Alright, I think we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. Uh-oh. Now we're starting to get hurt. Second wind. Sunbeam.
Thanks for doing the job.
Another sunbeam. Take this cipher out, Devil of Sea.
Yeah.
Let's get another silent scream going over here. Let's get another paralyzed cone going over here. Oh, Adair got rocked. Second wind. Unbending. Healing chain on Adair. Let's do an amplified wave off of Adair. Katie, you need a target. How about this Sidewinder in the back? Use this little cone right here. Lay on hands on Adair.
Got it.
And then we'll light this barbarian up with the fiery attack. She can attack the brood
Your
mother.
thoughts must.
You can attack this thing. She can attack this thing.
Right here.
Brood mother's down. He does the pull attack, nice. Everybody on this last ice fight. Okay, we handled that fight way better than I thought it was gonna go. That was a big group of Lagothath, including a whole bunch of special ones with special powers and shit. And we managed to pull it off pretty handily. Pretty handily, I gotta say. Got all kinds of amethysts. Lagothath livers. Sorts of good stuff.
Slowly now.
Alright. That was a legitimate group of Lagothath right there. And we did well. Where was the free camping supplies at? I think we've explored the whole map, so the only thing left is now to go into this cave over here. Which I'm a little alarmed by, but... Can't lie, I'm scared of that cave. I guess that's where we'll find Mila, probably. Is in the cave. Alright, so let's rest. Have a nice little campfire. And then we'll take these. And then we'll zoom over here. Look at this guy. Zoom over here to the cave. Pretty cool looking lake with these pillars sticking up out of it. There's always pillars. A lot of pillars in this game for some reason. Should have named the game after pillars. Oh, they did! Okay. Here we go, into the cave. Into the exciting cave. What's in here? Who knows? We're gonna find out. Hopefully it's not another horrible dragon that mauls us to death. Oh. That dragon is scary. That alpine dragon. Do not know if I will be able to beat it. We'll try, though. Later. How's he doing on his shield, by the way? Has he managed to kill anything with his shield? He's killed one. He's killed one enemy with his shield, so... it's good. This is looking very Dragon Cave-y so far.
Mm-hmm.
Looks just like that fucking Dragon Cave. It's discovered. Ice Cave. It was probably just full of Lagothath. A lot of blood right there. What is that? Oh, Wicts. Man, I haven't seen Wicts in a minute. Oh no. Has Mila become a Wict? No, because she wasn't Hollowborn. The Wicts were turned into Wicts basically by them trying to put animal souls into Hollowborn children, and she wasn't Hollowborn, so she wouldn't be a Wict. Maybe she befriended the Wicts, and she's like chilling in here, living among them. They're not dangerous. I mean, they're not hostile immediately. They're like friendly Wicts. What the shit? Alright. Let's stop right here. Let's quick save. And let's send a dare forward to talk to the Wicts. That is a lot of Wicts. Big tongue. And there's Mila. Wait, does she look like a Wict? Or does she just look like a normal girl? It's hard to tell. I think she's still just a normal girl. Again, there would be no reason for her to be a Wict. Like by the lore of what Wicts are. Big tongue and little tooth. And Mila's just... she did befriend them. She's just chilling with these Wicts. Alright. Alright. Quick save.
I'm ready.
Hey.
There's Mila. And the fox from the farmer did run and leap. Run and leap. Ooh, what did he do to those poor little sheep? Despite the girl's singing, the Wicts around her are strangely calm. They scratch their claws in the dirt, bloodshot eyes half closed, while the girl sings and hums her song. Suddenly, she looks up and notices you. She looks around the cave as if hoping that you're here for someone else. I'm Mila. These are my friends. She waves an arm around the Wicts, toward the Wicts, then regards you with some concern. Did you come to play with us? The Wicts look up at the worry in her voice. Their pupils narrow to pinpricks. Immediately just attack the Wicts. No, your mother's looking for you. Mila flinches. Her face scrunches into a defiant little frown. The Wicts notice the sudden movement and hiss. Big tongue! Mila's high-pitched voice cries out at the nearest hissing Wict. Be nice! She turns her attention back to you. I don't want to go back. She yells at me. I just want to play here with my friends. She makes a little mound of dirty snow. Kawatai cookie. Lie about giving her a cookie? What the fuck? You're in big trouble. You can't stay here forever. These aren't your friends. They're Wicts. They are my friends! I saw them eating a stinky deer because they were hungry. Then I brought them some chicken. Now they're my friends. She looks at you matter-of-factly as though completing a lecture. So don't call them Wicts. Okay. Wow. What was the character's name on The Walking Dead? The little girl that decided she liked zombies and wanted to be friends with them, and then she like killed her sister so that her sister would become a zombie, and then she had to be killed by Carol. Just look at the flowers. Why can't I remember her name? Mika was, I think. Mika was the little sister that she killed, but why can't I remember her name? Well, you know what I'm talking about if you watch The Walking Dead. Just look at the flowers. Just look at the flowers, Mila. Alright, so I'm sorry I don't have your level of expertise. That's probably all it took to calm your friends down. These wicks will turn on you the moment you stop bringing them food. That's not true! Mila's shrill voice rings through the cave. You're lying! The wicks grow agitated at the sound of Mila's voice, their heads shaking violently. Their eyes fall upon you and they start to lope forward. No! Mila screams, and the sound drives the wicks into a frenzy. They lock on you, ready to attack. Alright, we're about to kill us some fucking wicks. Don't even trip.
Hey.
Oh my god, he just annihilated a bunch of wicks with that one charge. Did that count? It did! Oh, he's gonna unlock the next level. Thank you, Wicks, for helping him unlock his shield. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh! Shit just got serious. Apparently killing those Wicks. You know what these are? These are the animal souls that were inside the Wicks that made them Wicks. The animal souls that they put into the children. We just killed the Wicks and now the animal souls have come out to attack us. All soulbound upgrades are completed. Holy shit, have I read this? I think so. What does it do now? Superb. Now it grants Dragon's Breath once per rest. A nice AoE Dragon Breath cone. Coolio. That's a good shield. That's a cool shield. Oh fuck! Alright, Adair. Gonna need you to do this. Gonna need you to do this. Gonna need you to do this. Then I'm gonna need you to make this bear your sworn enemy. I'm gonna need you to get on this wolf. I'm gonna need you to stun this wolf. I'm gonna need you to... Derek's kicking ass over here. Gonna need you... get on this worm. You to get on the other worm. There. She needs a target. She needs a target. She needs a target. Alright, those spirit animals went down like punks. They were no big deal. I thought they were going to be tougher. They looked scary when they all appeared like that. All menacing. You killed my friends! I want mother! And she goes running off. Alright, she goes back to her mom. So, basically that's what we were here to do. Wild Mila. Turn to Royce and Stalwart. I got Mila safely out of the Wicked Cave. Royce will be waiting for her in Stalwart. Perfect. I think that completes all of our quests here. Except for bringing Zahua here. We still need to do that. And we still haven't found that Abbey of the whatever whatever. It's Moon something. Pretty sure that's its actual name. Abbey of the whatever whatever. They're really chill there. They're really laid back. Anything goes at the Abbey of the whatever whatever. A fine dagger. Seriously? A fine dagger? Thanks for that. Alright. That'll do it for the Wicked Cave, I guess. Executioner Hood. Fine dagger, get to stepping. Alright, let's just make sure. Quests. Return to Tarfos in town. Return to Aska in town. Return to Royce in town. Return to Kern in town. Okay, and these other ones are all the companion. These are the companion-related ones and stuff. Alright, so all those side quests that we had to do in Whitestone Hollow are done. And we've fully explored the map and the cave, so this area is finished. Except for going to get Zahua and bring him back here. Which I guess we could do right away. I hate having to take Zahua in my party, because then I have to get rid of one of my party members that I want. And I don't want to get rid of any of my party members that I want. I want them, that's why they're in my party. I'll get rid of Kana, I think. If I have to get rid of somebody temporarily. I think it's going to be Kana. Or maybe Devil of Karak. I don't know. Alls I know is...
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I must gather my party before venturing forth. Wait, I want to go out this way.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Or maybe I do want to go out this way. No, he didn't say it! Forget it then. Forget it. Forget it. Let's go. Alright. Back to Stalwart then. Turn these quests in. We have, I think, 4 of them to turn in, which is great. Of course, we don't really get any rewards that matter to us. We're max leveled, so XP is nothing, and we have so much more money than we could ever possibly spend that money doesn't matter either. So it's not like, hey, we're going to go get our cool rewards now. Like, yay, yay, rewards. Actually, the rewards are meaningless to us at this point, but it's the sense of completion and the feeling that the story has been, well, completed. Has been brought to a conclusion. And we helped people. 650 copper I'm paying these people. Dear Noblewoman's gone. Dana Fergus is gone. That's fine. I don't care about the stronghold particularly. Again, we have all the money that anyone would ever possibly need in the whole fucking world. So. Alright, here's Tarfos. We have a quest to turn into him. Katie, Nesta presented me with the terms of the trade agreement. I guess we're keeping the fishery open after all. Funny, Nesta had mentioned something earlier about the investors wanting to shut it down. Can't say I disagree with them either. Looks like she didn't have much else to say about the mines beyond what we'd already discussed. Good. She didn't mention any changes to the White Forge portion. Strange, she'd be hinting that she didn't think our local smiths were all that skilled. I guess you convinced her otherwise, huh? All things considered, the trade agreement is better than anything I could have negotiated. I'll sign this and have it sent off to Defiance Base first thing. Oh, Nesta left this for you. She said it had helped her in a previous line of work. He hands you a bundle of cloth. Thanks again, Katie. Got a tax collector's mantle. Sounds like a cloak. Maybe it's cool. Risk tolerance. I successfully negotiated a trade agreement between Stalwart and Defiance Bay. Done. Yes? Tarfos looked as frazzled as ever. How's Stalwart doing these days? Oh, this is just the same thing as before. I knew it would be, but I don't know. Check out the tax collector's mantle. This mantle has allowed tax collectors all over the Deerwood to find their way into the purses and ledgers of honest folk. +2 stealth. Grants escape once per encounter and smoke cloud once per rest. If successful, distracted in a radius. Distracted lowers their defenses, lowers their engagement targets. Ooh. Ooh. I said ooh. Escape once per encounter. Does she have a plus stealth item already? Bellstroke is giving her plus stealth, right? She has a plus stealth item, it's her boots. But if I wore this... Oh, that's her plus 4 perception item, though. That's accuracy. I can't get rid of that. Didn't she have something else that gave her almost that much perception? What was it, and where did it go? It was her other neck item. Never mind. I don't want to lose accuracy. This is a cool cloak, though. Alright, let's go turn these other quests in. I think most of them are at or near the inn. Oh, here's Royce. Andra bless you, my Mila's back! Royce's wind-chapped face is puffy and her eyes are red. And that girl's not leaving my sight for a week! She glares down at Mila and clears her throat loudly. Mila shuffles forward and speaks in a tone of recitation. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused. Thank you for bringing me home. I promise not to wander off ever again. She glances up at her mother. When Royce nods, Mila gives you a handful of warm, sweaty coins. Thank you. Mila looks back up at Royce, who nods. You're welcome. Yay, while Mila is done. Mila had befriended a group of Wicts and was hanging around their cave. I returned her to Stalwart. Just earned 10,000. Ah, looks like we finished this, this mission that we had sent him on. Pursuing an Animancer through the solid rock of Aeora proved to be a difficult task for Haravius. Oh, we sent Haravius on this one. After inquiring with various Valian cartographers and explorers, Haravius was able to traverse a huge cave network in the mountains north of Gualfi that traveled along several long veins of Adra. It took the help of 5 accomplished Animancers to contact Aseta, who communicated back to them through flashes of images traveling along the Adra. Unfortunately, the pulsing in the Adra alerted a particularly hostile community of Vithrak, who temporarily forced Haravius and the Animancers to retreat to another part of the cavern network. Though Aseta communicated that she could not return, she suggested she was someplace new and wonderful. Images of vast, fantastic spaces filled the heads of the Animancers and Haravius. Then the communication stopped. The Animancers attempted to resume contact, but after days of trying, decided it was futile. The Sangreta Ducala of Biajepi determined that Aseta's estate should be divided up among the Animancers of the city to assist them in their research. To Haravius, they gave a strange and elaborate brass and Adra helm. A number of Animancers were infuriated by the Sangreta Ducala's decision, but the Duke could not be persuaded to overrule them. Grants Ethereal Cloak with 5 charges. The Valian Animancer Aseta, formerly of Biajepi, was responsible for enchanting this beautiful brass and Adra helmet. Built more for its magical properties than as a protective armor, it possesses a curious power. The Sangreta Ducala of Biajepi awarded it to you after you established that Aseta, if not dead, was certainly no longer among the realm of the living. Ethereal Cloak. Crits to hits, hits to grazes, grazes to misses, plus to move speed. That is a sweet thing. Okay. So we need to find Kern and the bounty person. Things are better under Renegade Guild. think Tealdor gave us the bounty, right? Afraid I don't have any more bounties. Okay. No, it's somebody new gave us the bounty now. Aska. And Kern's inside, but I think Aska's over here somewhere. There's Aska. Looking for work? I know we've got plenty to do around here. The terror of Whitestone Hollow has been dealt with. Good to know this one's taken care of. A shame we lost all those people, but at least we'll finally be able to get some workers out there to clear up that avalanche. Here's the reward, as promised. Had some new reports come in. Thought you might be interested. Hoped, anyway. There's a group of Lagafath causing trouble in Whitestone Hollow. Like the avalanche wasn't bad enough, right? Then there's a pirate, Burnlod, that the Fangs want dead. I'll take on the Lagafath. Earned a little nickname for themselves, Redwater Lagafath, on account these little charmers drag their prey under the water. They turned up in Whitestone Hollow recently and have been menacing the locals. Plenty of coin in it for the one who takes them out. Tell me more about this pirate Burnlod. A cipher from the Deadfire Archipelago, the kind that swings onto a ship and convinces the entire crew to drown themselves. Apparently, Bernlod heard some stories about the kind of treasures that turn up in Ingwithin ruins. He's come inland. The Fangs sent their best warriors after Bernlod after he poached a few temples, but they didn't put a scratch on him. Word is, Bernlod was last spotted around Deerfoot Crossing. Back to Deerfoot again? Really? Bring me Bernlod's head in a convenient burlap sack, and you can collect on the payment the Fangs are offering. So we got 2 more bounty quests. So this one's complete. I've claimed the bounty on the Terror of Whitestone Hollow. Bounty, Redwater Lagafath. Violent tremors have disturbed the Lagafath in the White March, and many have grown more aggressive. The worst of these inhabit the lake at Whitestone Hollow, and have become a danger to the travelers and homesteaders there. Locals have taken to calling them the Redwater Lagafath. Red because of the blood in the water, I guess. Kill the Redwater Lagafath at Whitestone Hollow. She asked me to eradicate the Redwater Lagafath and bring their broodmother's head, in a convenient burlap sack, as proof. Bounty on Bernlod. Bernlod, an infamous pirate from the Deadfire Archipelago, has been scouring the ruins of Air Glanfath for Ingwithin treasures. The 6 tribes of Air Glanfath want his desecration stopped at once. Kill Bernlod and take his head. Bernlod was last spotted between Deerford and Cleoban Relag. The Fangs have sent their best against him, but to no avail. They're desperate for anyone who can put an end to his violations of the ruins. Alright, well, we'll do that. She says the same thing as usual. So we'll go into the... I think the inn is where Kern is. What's up with you, Rayfall?
So,
anything
you're
new?
back. What can I do for you?
Farewell. Okay, loading screen time. Where the fuck is Kern? There he is. Bad news, Kern. The family you sent me to save, they're dead. They were killed by the assassins, or the paladins you sent to kill them, or whatever you sent them to do. I never meant for any of this to happen. I found the Bleak Walkers. You did? What happened? I dealt with the Bleak Walkers. Hattie and Elwina were killed, but Eska is alive. Gods, Haddy! But Eska lives! You saved him! Then for that I owe you everything. I can't ever make any of it right, but I'll try. Here, take this, and thank you for sparing me a final stain upon my soul. Bleak Oath complete. I told Kern the outcome of the encounter with the Bleakwalker Paladins. He was very grateful to me for saving Eska's life, though he doubts the lad will ever forgive him for what befell his family. Yeah, he'll never forgive him. That kid is going to grow up and kill you, Kern. They who woke the stars added new quest for my stronghold. Sweet. The Glanfathan astronomers who predicted the Lover's Tide that destroyed Ondra's gift took many of their instruments and notes and hid them out of fear that they might be captured by Adirans. Decades after the war, the tribes recovered the astronomers' work. Unfortunately, all of the original astronomers had died and much of their writing was penned in an unknown cipher. 2 Valian dukes have offered a reward for anyone who can help crack the cipher for the Glanfathans. The tribes are reluctant to let anyone look at the notes, but believe it would be better to share their knowledge than let it remain a secret. That sounds like a job for Aloth. Aloth, you got this. You got this. And Betty, you can call me Aloth. You can call me Aloth. Dun, 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 dun. It's a song. I will be your bodyguard. You can be my long lost pal. Dun, 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 dun. I will call you Betty, and Betty, you can call me Aloth. You can call me Aloth. Anyway, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up now. How about that? How does that sound? Yeah. So what do we do next? I suppose we'll do these 2 new bounties. I can just go straight back to Whitestone Hollow and fight some more Lagofath. That sounds intense. Or I can go fuck around with the pirate. Yar, I'm a pirate. Let's... I heard the cameras from here. The cannons. Wenger must be enjoying it. Savas, he's firing off the cannons since I... Nice. Hold up. What do I need to do before I can venture forth?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Right. Thanks for the reminder on that. That fucking seal is still there. Let's just go straight back and fight some more Lagerfath, I guess. Fuck it. Forget about it. Alright.
Slowly now.
We know there's somewhere near the lake, but we don't know where exactly. They might appear in the same spot that that other group of Lagofath I fought was. We're gonna work our way around, though. You can call me Aloth. You can call me Aloth. They've got to be right up here. There they are. Hey. There they is.
I'm ready.
Following your lead.
Here we go. This will probably be a tough one. Because it's a bounty fight against Lagofath. So this will probably be a tough one. There's a cipher there.
Alright then.
Ooh, look at that Redwater Broodmother. Holy shizzle. Look, they're already shooting bullshit at me out of their things. You got a Cipher, you got another Cipher, you got a bunch of Sidewinders and Barbarians back here. Barbarians are cool. They have like bone hatchets and like skulls on their heads. This one looks huge and intense. That's the one we're here for. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be serious, bro. It's gonna be serious. Do it, Adair, do it. Perfect. Okay. They don't seem to have noticed our other people yet, so that's good. Let's come get this one. And you can come drop this right here. And you can attack that one as well. And you... get this Cipher right here, and you can get this Cipher right here. And you... your sworn enemy is right here, so... come take him out. And now take this one out as well. And now come after this Barbarian and trip him. While Adair simultaneously knocks down the Broodmother, or attempts to. Can help attack the Barbarian here. You can help attack the Barbarian here. Adair's getting wrecked. Turn on Unbending. Second wind. Time to run up and do a Paralyzed Cone. She needs a new target, so maybe it'll be that Sidewinder right there. Back to here, do a Paralyzed Cone like this. Let's get a... Silent Scream right there. You need the second wind. You need a new target, which will be the actual Broodmother. Wind, and then go ahead and heal yourself with a quick lay on hands. Finish this one off. Finish this one off. Talagina, lay on hands again. Another Silent Scream right here, please. This cone needs a target. Blind on this one. Needs a target. Weakening shot on this one. Oh, we're down to just one, aren't we? Oh my god, we handled that really well! We barely took any damage. We didn't use any daily resources at all. Man, we did super well on that fight, actually. Good job, Josiah. Thanks, Josiah. Do we have a conveniently burlap-sacked head? Yes, we do! This burlap sack contains the head of the Redwater Broodmother, leader of the Redwater Lagofath. Thank you. Bounty complete. I've exterminated the Redwater Lagofath. Aska will pay me for the Broodmother's head when I return. Collected some taxes.
Right.
Yeah, that went really well.
Slowly now.
I think my tactics were fucking on point there. Alright. Let's, I'd like to venture forth, if that's possible.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay. So next order of business is to go back to Deerford Crossing for this pirate. Yep. Yeppity yep. That was just me saying yep a bunch of times. Alright, I remember this map. It was also part of the backer beta. It was a lot of beetles and wolves and spiders. A cave with an ogre and a bunch of spiders. A dungeon full of skiing cultists. That was actually one of the coolest dungeons in the game. Alright. Well, here we are. And I think we will stop right here. This is a good place to stop and end the episode. We don't have time for another big fight, so... Thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity.